traveling to work. Figured I'd jump on. I know I haven't been on in a while. Haven't been live. I think I checked yesterday. I don't know. I think we're like on day 10. Um, just lots going on. In reference to energy, okay. I know it might feel like you guys are missing out on readings or my energy per se. I apologize. I'll get back on when I can. Um, family stuff going on, you guys know the deal. I do feel something with obligations as well. Um, I here's the thing. Okay, I'm jumping all over the place. I'm just getting a huge wave of anxiety too, so I don't know if it's on your end, other people's end, the energy itself. I don't feel like you guys are actually missing out on my energies, readings, downloads, things like that right now. It may feel like you are, and it could just be, you know, the soul connection, which would make sense. But the energy out there seems to be more of a shit show, like a rattle is what I'm hearing, with lots going on, ups and downs. I'll be at work shortly. I do want to jump online and see where the transits are. I know we still got to deal with the whole post shadow of Mars. Okay, I really feel like we're not in the clearing until the end of March anyway. Okay, so that's we're looking at a whole nother month of not energy that's unstable. Okay, because we have other transits that come in, but well, I don't know. For some, I heard upheaval. Okay, so it really just depends on how you want to interpret the energy and what you're going through. But something is trine. I know there's a few things that are probably square right now, but there's something about the trine. And Juno is coming to me. Could be where your Juno is. Not everybody has Juno in their chart, so it could be placements in regards to asteroids. Not in this sense like asteroids coming to Earth. You know what I also thought was interesting? This is weird. I take this route a lot. And for a second I didn't know where I was. And I forget what I was just going to say. Oh, I was upstairs. I came home from work yesterday and my parents were watching Lost in Space. I don't know what channel or Netflix Prime. I don't know. Hulu. I don't know. I think it's called Lost in Space, which is based off of like a 60s or 70s earlier theme. I think my dad was saying it even had the same names. But the concept was the same as futuristic energy that I was reading, channeling months ago. How I feel like, the ships come and yada yada, which is still a lot to absorb this future. It's probably not that far away though. But I was like, that's not so far-fetched as like people think it is. If you go back so it's kind of telling me, like, how you go back, what was it, like Star Trek, all the other ones, and a lot of people will, 20 years later will be like, did you see that not did you see that show? But like that person, the director, they have that spiritual side to them where their creativity, what they're created, actually like came into fruition, or it's like you see it more often. So I just kind of thought that was interesting. I'm just pulling into work. So don't feel like you're missing out on my energy is what we're just back to. So I don't know if that's because let me straighten out the car. I just heard Fruit Loops. I don't know what that's. That's freaking cereal. So I don't know what that's in regards to. Let me gather my stuff and head inside. Oh, magically delicious. No, isn't that Lucky Charms? Oh, I don't know why we're getting pulled to cereal. That's very bizarre. Like I said, let me just Now can you hear me? I might have to restart it, but can you hear me now? Oh, good. When I put the phone down to get through the door, did you guys see something? Did you guys hear me in the car? Yes to what? Did you see something on the ceiling like I did? Or did you hear me in the car? Yes to both? I feel like I saw something on the ceiling that freaked me the fuck out. Did you hear me in the car? Yeah, you heard me in the car. Okay. When you got out of the car, I saw something, thought low corner. Yeah, but when I just walked through the door right then, when I put the phone down like that to the door handle, I could have sworn I saw like a figure. I got goosebumps from head to toe, which is funny because we were just talking about that. Not talking about that sweatshirt, but I'm like, it freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I thought I saw, but I definitely thought I saw something, which freaked me out. And I don't think there's anything. Yeah, awful dark shit around. I carry garlic. That's not nice. I don't think there's anything on the ceiling there. I mean, just that light. I don't know. I thought I saw like a big. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't shitting you. I don't know what the fuck it is I saw, but I didn't like it. I'll tell you that. Again, you're only the love of my life. You think that you are better now. So that's in regards to. It is early. Tis is early. Tis is. Okay, let me just wipe down. Let me just do the wipe down. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys, sometimes I get antsy, right? And I'm like, oh, I gotta get on YouTube, yada yada. I feel like I just did like a baby stretch. And it's definitely not like I don't feel a need. Like I recognize, like, hey, we haven't really been on YouTube. But it's just nonstop in the household right now. So, it is what it is, right? But here's the thing. I really don't feel like you guys are missing out. I feel like it's actually like a good thing because I feel like It's just a lot of karmic stuff right now. So I don't feel like I don't know. Like, I think reading, you know how like sometimes when I get like super frustrated reading and I'm like, oh, I feel like it would have, I feel like it's like that energy. Are we at no sound again? Some people can't hear me. You hear me? Oh, Heather said no sound. You can hear me? Okay. Let's go to Cafe Astrology real quick. Something's trying. And I keep hearing Juno. So let's see. Let's see what's trying or what's coming up. Again, like I said, I feel like the energy is going to fluctuate, like ups and downs. Like, Spirit's basically like, you haven't missed anything by not being on YouTube. So I feel like maybe those who have been on YouTube more, you might even be getting triggered. Forecast, trends, this month. I could have sworn we already looked this month. Saturn is a semi-sextile to Chiron. The new moon a couple days ago. Pisces. It is nice because typically it's like a break, you know. Maybe, I don't know. We were having trouble earlier, Heather, with the volume. That's why I asked. Semi-square tomorrow. Jupiter, Pluto. So right now we're Venus 0, Aries 0, still from when Venus went into Aries. But Saturn semi-square Chiron, Jupiter, Quinto, Pluto. Can I click on that? No. How do I read about that? Transiting conjunctions. Let's go there. And I almost did transiting. February 2018. What? 19, 21, 22, 23. We got March. January 23. And then March. So I don't know if we're gonna stop feeling that energy now. Sun square Mars, Mercury square Mars, Venus square Pluto, Sun trine Mars. So we're gonna start feeling that energy. did bring up March, right? But this is March 17th. We. Not like we as in like we. Like Mario. Like we as in like Irish. It could be like St. Patty's Day, but then it pulled me to Lucky Charms again. There must be something with luck, but I don't think it's luck. I think it's the transits. So better days, I just heard better days are coming. Let me get out of this. Weird fucking noises. This place creeps me out in the morning all by myself, I'm not gonna lie. You can only find the new moon.
We got this, right?
We got this.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was here Monday by myself for like 5 hours. First thing in the morning. It was fucking brutal. Brutal.
Was yesterday any weirder or any better or no?
No, yesterday I was at doctor's pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how it went down yesterday. Today's gonna be better than Monday though.
That's right, because
I'm not on my own for 5 hours. You know, so that's always nice.
that's always nice too. I was like,
Yep.
I told Rochelle, I go, and she did 40 patients before anybody showed up, and then they did 40 the rest of the time.
I know it.
It's like, oh.
When they got here, I took a break.
Oh, good.
You know,
Good.
but it is what it is. I gotta run out back. I was gonna let you go, but I feel like let me get off the weather report. The weather. Let me get off of this. I gotta go out back, get a couple things in case somebody shows up at 6 o'clock. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I feel like it's gonna be slow enough today. Or I can give you like maybe 20 minutes. I thought I grabbed my other water. I guess not. I mean, I know I got two over there, but one is singular sensation. One's warmer than the other when I take my morning medicine. Okay. I need a couple minutes, and then we'll be back to chit chat. So, there's a chance I might not have seen anything. It could be Neptunian energy. I don't know why that shit didn't get put away. It could be Neptunian energy. It is new moon. Pisces. Tis is, tis is. And again, you're only the love of my life. You think that you are better now? Okay, I don't know exactly what I need. I know I'm here for the next 2 days. I'm even almost tempted to... What is that song? Tempted to touch? Well, I don't know. This wasn't the best setup. Let me put you there for a minute. Let me put you off for a minute. Neptune. I was gonna say I'm almost tempted to I was like, maybe I'm gonna make plans to work tomorrow for lunch, but yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I would never get off in time. My mind went to the gutter there, so we're in that energy too, apparently. If it makes you happy. Why the hell are you so sad? Yeah, see, I'm not really interested in reading that type of energy. So I think it's kind of been beneficial with me not being on. I do feel like you guys are gonna have like a pickup. Like a pickup of sorts. It's probably just gonna be energy. I wanted to say industry or something about pharmaceuticals. I said we were gonna have a pickup or something, right? But these gloves right here, tested and used for chemotherapy drugs, which is weird because I've never noticed that. Doesn't say it on these. And I know these aren't actually, it's the same brand, but I know these ones aren't actually the chemo gloves. The chemo gloves are a different color. We don't use those ones. So, but I think the bigger message was something with industries. Neptunian energy. I feel like I'm blanking. What's the energy been like on YouTube lately? Is it wild? I just heard like wild, crazy, like wilding out. Who's that, Nick Cannon? But like readers, in the sense of like readers. Oh, Can someone tell me when it's Suicide Awareness Month? You only saw that. I haven't watched her in a while. I've been struggling with that for months. Not really struggling with it anymore. Just not a thing. The name Heidi came in to, I got woken up twice last night with Heidi, and like, if you need help, just call this hotline. It was like an 800 number. And it has to do with like Suicide Awareness Month. Sometimes I can watch. There's just too many, like, it's September. In September. It's like too many interruptions, or she'll yell at the dogs, which I think the dogs are like so cute. I didn't even realize she got a third. Or the bark. And it throws me off. It might work for you guys. It could even be a message or download different things. And then I pull to myself, I'm like, I have so many distractions too, here and there. I should be one to talk, but those distractions are different distractions. But I've been saying this off and on for like a year. Working with the same Pleiadian energy, working with the same council, certain stuff. She's working with, some being told it's like it's a bigger spread. So I'm working with different energy that maybe she doesn't channel with anymore. So it's probably really not necessary, because it was more downloads with me. So I don't even want to, there's multiple things going on there that I don't even really want to get into. You guys will pick up on your own things if you're not meant to be on that channel anymore. What just came in before that? All right, what about, oh, okay, September. I'm getting heartburn right here, so I don't even think it's heartburn. Something with your sacral chakra might be being activated too. Heidi. So I don't know if Heidi is significant to anybody, or if Suicide Awareness Month is in September. There must be something. We could be dealing with the shadow side of Neptune, which I know a lot of people would be, with one Pisces. But I don't think that would cause depression. It would already have had to have been there. It doesn't get triggered like that. I just know there's something where it's like 1-800, or, you know, it's like one of those call for free type thing. And the name Heidi came in twice. And I didn't think, because I didn't think it was Suicide Awareness Month, because when I was thinking about it, well, I wasn't positive, but when I was thinking about it, I was getting pulled to like August. So that makes sense that it's in September. Are we at the 6-month mark? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Now we're like at the 7-month mark. There's a lot of 2s right now. 222, 223. There's 4 2s in a row. There's something significant about today. Is today all 2s? It is. It's an 11, which is a 2. right? 12, 13, which is a 4. I'm getting pulled to a date. I had a dream the other day. I just remembered the necklace you had on. Yesterday was too. Okay. Because I'm getting pulled to the date. I knew it last time I was on. I was talking about portals and voids and all that with you guys. And being like in a protected dome. So I don't know if we're still in that portal, technically. But yeah, Heidi, I don't know if Heidi is significant, because I mean, it was so significant in my dream, and it wasn't a message for me. It was definitely a collective message. So it could just be like down and out, or I said something about wearing an amulet or a talisman. It actually just tasted like there was Kahlua in my drink. So I don't know what message that is. Could be addiction. Coffee can be addicting. Caffeine. Wow. I'm tasting Kahlua. And I don't even like Kahlua. And I feel like that's a really strange word to say right now. Kahlua. It's not Kahlua. I don't know if I'm being pulled to Hawaii now. This guy that's registering right now, he's a fucking talker. I want to go to Hawaii too. But it is strange that I'm tasting Kahlua. Oh my god, he is a talker. I was gonna say maybe I can like scoot through this one. I don't know. This guy's great. Just contemplating on whether or not to let you go. Or if I can scoot through it. The fact that I'm contemplating, I'll probably just let you guys go. There's nothing really like... There might be something with an asteroid. Because I'm seeing like shooting stars. But like asteroids. And then like adrenaline. And I just got wicked fucking antsy. And I just got pulled to, remember I was doing a lady a couple weeks ago and I said something and I'm like, oh, if I ever remember, I'm gonna tell you, and it was something about a field or something. And I was like, oh, I can't remember, but it was for the collective. I literally just got pulled to that. But I didn't use that word with her because I didn't think it would make any sense. So I wonder if that word's going to come to me while I draw him. I could have sworn he just said vagina. Yeah, the energy just got really weird. But I'm also hearing, like, I feel like he's going to be a hoot. Alright, I was gonna let you guys go, but that word might come to me. So hold up, buttercups. Oh, did I just get like a red patch right there?
First one. You are the first one. You get to vampire me. I get to vampire you, yes. Sure. That's how I look at it. Yeah? I'd rather be a witch. Okay. Does that work? All right, I'd rather not be vampired. Okay. So. Well, I'd rather ride a broom. So we're good. Okay, good. All right. I'm Courtney. I'm going to draw your labs. I heard you were Courtney. I asked if Tina was here. They were like, Courtney's here. I said, Courtney's got a lot to live up to because Tina's touch is usually... Oh. Well, you know, not to insult you. Uh-huh. Tina has, yes. Quite the touch. Yeah, she's lovely. Right. She is lovely. Honestly, this is not so bad no matter what. Now you got me in competitive mode. Oh. No. Listen, I was IV'd last month in my hand, and that was the first time I ever had an IV. So nothing is compared to that. I mean, that was not lovely. No, it is not fun at all. This is not. I had a colonoscopy, so, but honestly, once you get that, the IV was the worst part of it. Yeah, it really is. I mean, but everything else. They really don't know what they're doing. Oh, you have a lovely touch. Don't I? Yeah. They say I have a knack for this. Yeah, that was fantastic. Didn't even have to sting. That's good. You didn't even make me crazy. That's what they all say. Well, thanks for making me smile. Okay. When I get nervous, I get a little smart. I'm always a little smart now. I was going to say, it's kind of my pressure right there. Strength, though. Yeah, yeah. So, use your strength. Right. It's always so easy to come so early. Yeah. Does it ever fill up out there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've always came early, so I've never had an issue. Yeah. Yeah, you're better off too because you're fasting, right? Yeah. Well, because I've got to I'm a diabetic, so yeah. Now I have to go home and take my meds, and I take my meds with something. Yeah. So it's best to get to that point. Absolutely. All right, my dear, you're all set. Well, thank you for your time today. You're very welcome. All right. Now, it's either going to be Courtney or Tina. You want Courtney every time. Okay, that's it. Thank you. You're on the Courtney team. All right.
He's great. He's like, Courtney was wonderful. He did have a great personality. I knew I was in for a hoot. Oh, that word didn't come to me though. He did make me really nervous though and anxious, which is, I'm still feeling it, and I think he sensed it just like towards the end. And I think initially when I first got on this video, I was saying I feel some type of anxiety. And I think it's the energy itself. So just a little bit of a heads up that it's going to be real easy to tap into other people's energy. Because I want to say I tapped into his energy. And it was, but he didn't, see, there was a message. There's a reason why I kept you on. Great spunk personality, but I just tapped into like his nervousness, or I almost just said nervous system, like it was nothing. And almost to the point where I was about to take the needle out, and I felt like my hands were like a little shaky. So I think it's just the energy itself. Be wary. I think the bigger message here is it's not really protecting your energy per se. It's not really, it might be the projection, but I don't feel like that's an energy you have to really worry about. I think you're just easily going to tap into other people's energy. Because I don't think I've ever gotten nervous like that. And I was messing around with them. Like, oh, now I feel like I'm in competition mode. We were laughing, right? But he was nervous for some reason. And I don't think it was like blood work per se. He's diabetic. He gets stuck all the time. So be very wary of that, because that was incredibly easy to tap into. That makes me a little wary, to be honest with you. It actually makes me think like, oh, I want to wear a crystal. Or I do have my pendulum in my pocket. I think it's rose quartz. It wouldn't be the one I'd go for. But if you have a little, I was going to say a little prayer for you. Yeah, it's rose quartz. Again, I wouldn't choose rose quartz. I would probably just go with the regular quartz. I probably wouldn't even go, I mean, you can go with all the protection ones, but it's not really a protection thing like that. It's just you recognizing how easily I think you can tap into something right now, to be honest with you. This probably has a lot to do with the Neptunian energy. So you might notice gifts or something coming out that's more obvious, or you're more sensitive to, which would make sense because we're in between, like Venus just went into Aries, right? Pisces, Aries. We're going in the roundabout again in a lovely way, which is nice and it's refreshing. But it seems to be right on point too. So you can go with like black obsidian, or I mean, there's so many different things that are protection. I think black obsidian probably would be my go-to for black. Somebody else is here, so I'm gonna let you go in a second. But I'd probably go with like a clear quartz for me. So you might be noticing the sensitivity, and it's weird that that just came out when I was talking to you. I don't think it's like, whoa, I don't think it's gonna be like mind-blowing, but it's gonna be like, whoa. I think you're gonna pick up on it for sure. I just heard intentional. I don't think you need to worry about the Neptunian dark side, the shadow side, unless it's close to home. And I just keep hearing transits. So sensitivity, maybe something with the number 7. I'm thinking I'll come back at lunchtime for some reason. I don't know why. More messages or something. Yeah, I mean, all that's coming in too, yeah. But I think I'm gonna be very aware of energies right now. Not enough to like throw you off. I wouldn't like, I don't know what I'm trying to get at, and I just got pulled back to Kahlua. I don't know. If it comes back to me, I'll jot it down. I'll come back at lunch and chat with you guys, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk in a little while. Bye. Pluto, Saturn, Mercury hit the 29 degrees March 1st. Yeah, there's something with the trine that we're feeling. What was it when it popped up? It was the all the March energy, but it was closer. Oh yeah, magically delicious. It was closer towards St. Patrick's Day. I mean, that's only a few weeks away, guys. So those who are sensitive to energy are going to feel it, especially being in Pisces right now. That sensitivity factor is there. It's like, it's like a little, I just heard notch, but like a niche or like a knock. You know what I mean? It's, you just got 3 words, knock, niche. I don't know. I'm not surprised to feel energy weeks ahead of time. That's normal. I think if you're really sensitive, though, it's going to be heightened, which can be like, you know. Thank you. Love paperwork. Yeah. So, her energy just switched. She's like, yep. She was the one that was all cheery and yada yada. So this guy probably doesn't have a fantastic vibe. So you get what I'm saying? So that just switched quick. So you're gonna, this is definitely a message for you guys. You're gonna pick up on that. You're gonna be very sensitive to energy. And something maybe with allergies, because now all of a sudden I feel congested. I'm out. You're gonna start picking up on shit. Wow. Interesting. It actually is really interesting, guys, because I think you're gonna pick up on it on the like you wouldn't believe. It's gonna be a lot easier than you think to pick up on this, whatever this is. Could be intimidating. I don't think it's gonna be that intimidating, but for somebody, it's gonna be that message was there. I don't think it's one of those things like if you're empathic. I'm like covering my face right now on purpose. It's weird. I don't know why. Like if you're empathic. I don't think it's one of those things like if you're empathic, it's going to be like even stronger. Oh, hi. 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 It could be though. I don't think it's going to be like that. But see how I did that like shy? If you're empathic, I was going to say maybe it's going to be a little harder on you. But I don't think so. I mean, it could. But not enough like... Who does a CBC without diff? Why don't you just do CBC? This drives me nuts the way doctors put orders in.
I have no idea.
What, all of a sudden you from the South? Mm-hmm. Okay. I almost tried to do okay in a Southern voice and that didn't come out.
All right.
All right. I can't even do it. And I was just, you just pulled me to the guy, the little cartoon character, like a hunker for a hunk of cheese. Do you remember that cartoon? With the cheese wheel? You guys remember that?
No.
No? Mm-mm. That's because you's a youngin'. That's because you's a youngin'. A hanker for a hunk of cheese. Google it. It's like a... I'm covering my face again. It's like a, Google it. It's a guy. It's a little... I think his name is Hank. And it's a wagon wheel. Wait, hold on. CBC, CMAT, lipid, CBC, CMAT, A1C. Did I get that? Nope. Yeah, Google it. I think his name's Hank.
Yeah, just go punch it real quick.
No, you're gonna do it now.
No.
Now.
No.
Now. You know. Who is that guy, guys? Hank, right? Hank, hunker for a hank of cheese. Hanker for a hunk. This is all I want to do. I don't know what type of message that is for you guys, but this is all I want to do. Besides zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. So yeah, it was like in front of a cartoon.